y'all, it's your girl Akira, and welcome back to my channel.
Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose.
Okay, y'all, so y'all finna come along with me as I take out these braids. It is long overdue, y'all. Like, look at all this new growth. This is just ridiculous. Like, it's long overdue for these braids to be out. So y'all finna just take these braids out with me, chit chat a little bit, catch up on my life, because y'all know I was gone for a minute and then I just popped back up on the scene like nothing ever happened. So we finna just dive right into all that, where I've been, what's been going on, life update, all that. So yeah, I have my bag right here that I'm gonna put the braids in, and then I have this conditioner right here that I use. It's the Tresemme Pro Pure Curl Define Conditioner. Nothing special, I just use it because it was under my sink. But I just use it to like put on my scalp because I know my scalp is dry. Cause y'all, these braids done been in for a minute. Like I said, like, it's time for them to go. If y'all see me like looking around, I have my mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, we gonna start with the front because honestly, I don't know if this ever happens to y'all, but like when I be having my hair, like, actually no, we're gonna start with the back because I don't never start in the front. So we just gonna start in the back, and I'm gonna just have to put this in a ponytail. But it's like these braids up here is sore because I had it in that half up, half down. But I'm gonna need them to loosen up. Like, I don't know, they just feel like funny, like sore. But anyways, y'all, I got a few topics on my iPad that I wanted to discuss because it's just been a minute. Like, so the first topic I'm gonna discuss is where have I been. Like, honestly, y'all, and I'm cutting low because my hair, I know it done grew out, but I don't remember. Like, I'll be able to see a little bit, but at the same time she tucked it really good, and so I don't be knowing where my hair stop at for real. And I'd rather take the time to unbraid like more weave than risk cutting my hair. Like, I don't even play that. Like, I don't care if somebody offered to help me take my braids out. If I think you gonna cut my hair, I'll do it by myself. Like, I don't got time. Don't cut my hair, because we will get in the field about that one. Like, if you know me, you know I don't play about my hair. But yeah, y'all, so I am a rising, I'm gonna say third year college student, because it's like I'm a junior but I'm not a junior. It's like I'm a junior senior type thing, whatever. Look, y'all, I just be in school just taking the credits. Like, I be doing my own little thing, creating my own little schedule. My advisor, she be giving me like the schedule I need to take. I don't never follow it. Like, I just be doing my own little thing because I don't know, like, I feel like, for one, if it don't fit into my schedule, it's gonna have to wait to get taken, like the class. And then second, it's like, at first I wanted to graduate college early, like only do 3 years, but now I'm feeling like I need them 4 years. Like, I'm not ready to leave FAMU yet. Yes, y'all, I go to the #1 public HBCU. Like, come on now. What other school can compare? Like, big rattlers, never the little ones. So my break from YouTube pretty much came about because I'm trying to think. Let me see, the last video I posted on YouTube, like before I done started back posting consistently. Let me go to my channel. So before the NCW conference, make sure y'all go check that video out. I hadn't posted in 3 years. That is crazy. Like, so that was like during COVID time. And honestly, before that, oh no, I was posting a little bit. Like, I posted in December, and then y'all know COVID started around March. So I can say I was posting a little bit consistently in 2020, but it was just like once COVID came, I don't know, like I was just in a weird space. Like, it was almost as if, I don't know, like I just didn't feel like I was living life for real. Like, it just, like the days would pass by and it just would feel weird almost. I don't know how to explain it. Ooh, this feels so good to be loose, but that gel that be having my hair stuck together, I don't be liking that. But oh, dang, she gelled my hair together real bad. Like, okay, because I just know this finna pull my hair out. Look at this. I hate when that happens because all that gel is unnecessary. But anyways, so it was kind of like I was just going through the motions. It was new to me. It was like, I don't know, like, dang, we really in the middle of a pandemic. And then it was like at the same time, I was in my junior year of high school. So it was like the seniors that was at school with me, I kind of felt bad for them. Well, not even kind of, I did feel bad for them for all that they was going through. But at the same time, it was like I was hoping COVID would be over because I did not want my senior year to be like that. And I know I wanted to be in school for my senior year. Like, doing my senior year on online, I just simply could not have imagined that. Like, I would have been so mad. Luckily, we was able to like go back to school or whatever, but it was like different because it was like some of us would be at school at the same time, like some students, and then some students wouldn't. But at the same time, I didn't really have that many classes my senior year anyway, or I was taking college classes. So it was like, look at that new growth, y'all, all that black, because my hair is colored. So the color just grew out. But anyways, it was just like, I don't know. My life was just all over the, not even all over the place. It was just like not really memorable, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. COVID just was COVID. I don't even know how to describe it. But I know, like, my senior year, I had so much fun. Like, especially like in the spring of my senior year, like when I was about to graduate. Like, well, I could say it started in like November time because I was on the basketball team. So around the time we started playing basketball, it was like kind of starting getting back to normal or whatever. And really, like, February, I just keep throwing months out there, but like February, that was a good time. Like, I started hanging out with people who I had never hung out with before. We was creating so many memories, and I was just having a time. Like, I was really enjoying the moment of everything. So I can say, like, YouTube was not even on my mind because it was just like, I don't know, everything was a new adjustment. I don't honestly have no real reason why I ended up getting off of YouTube. It was just like, one day I didn't post, and then one day turned into 3 years, honestly. Like, and even like around the time I was about to graduate and stuff, it was just so much going on with that, because we was like doing graduation rehearsal. I actually did record a whole video. Like, I vlogged my entire graduation and just never sat down to edit and post. Like, so I was thinking about YouTube. I was thinking about y'all, but I don't know. I was just so busy working and stuff, because that's another thing. During COVID, I did start working, so I wasn't really having as much free time as I used to, because I was going to work every single day, picking up shifts. Like, I was working like crazy, because that's when I got my first job, was when I was 17 during COVID. And so it was like, I don't know, I was getting to that bag. Like, when I tell y'all I was working so much, like, I was at work every day to be making chump change. That's the crazy part about it. Like, looking back, I was not making no money for real. Like, girl, what? Honestly, I can tell y'all, like, my first job, I was getting paid $10 an hour. Like, girl, what is that? Talking about you was getting to the bag. But y'all, I thought that was so much money. Like, I don't know, because I had never worked before, so it was just like having my own money coming in, like, on a weekly basis. I don't know, I just really thought I was doing something. And back then I was, because I wasn't spending it. Like, I didn't have nothing to buy for real. Like, so I was just saving all my money. Which, save your money, y'all. That's the best thing you can do. But, ouch. But anyways, yeah, so I was working, and that ain't even an excuse for YouTube, honestly, because I still could have made time, because, like, working pretty much just took the place of when I would be in school. But it's like, girl, you still could have been making the videos and posting them. But I don't know, a lot of the times too, like, when I don't be having video ideas and I be going blank, it be kind of making me like not post on YouTube, which I need to get out of that, because I do want to be more consistent this time around and like plan out my content. Like, that's what I do now. Like, I be planning everything, because y'all, I'm taking this shit serious now. Like, I'm not playing no games. But so once I graduated high school, it was like I was working. I ended up getting another job, because I quit my first job, because y'all, they was playing in my face. Like, one thing about it, I will let a lot of stuff slide, but you're not finna keep disrespecting me. And I felt like that job, that's what they was doing, like letting stuff just, I don't know, they was letting too much stuff slide when it came to other workers and how they was talking. Because one thing about it, you're not going to talk to me out the side of your neck, okay? You bleed just like I do, so watch how you talk to me. But it's crazy, because I still ended up going back to the job. But I ended up getting another job. Then they was slaving me. Like, I was getting paid way more than I was at the first job, but y'all, I was working for that money. Like, I would come home sore. Like, I was working at Sam's. I would come home sore, because they had me, like, you know, like, at Sam's is big stuff, so we would have to, like, they would want us to like empty out the carts and put it on the conveyor belts or whatever before we like check the people out to make sure we scan everything and nobody was stealing. Y'all, I would literally have grown men come through my line, and it's like, y'all can take this stuff out the car. I am a woman. Why is y'all just standing there watching me struggle? Because, like, at the end of the day, this is a man's job. Like, y'all can pick up all this heavy stuff. I was just like, yeah, this is dead. I ended up I didn't even quit. I got fired. Because they tried to tell me, like, when I got fired or whatever, that I was on, like, I guess a 90-day probation from when you first get hired. But the thing was, they wanted me to work close every night. I would be off on like Mondays and Tuesdays and work every weekend. Oh, I'm not doing that. I would be calling out. I would be putting my time in on that app, like, and they wouldn't approve it. Like, they would decline it. Oh, I'm still not coming, because I just feel like when I let you know that I won't be at work, that's not me asking to be off. I'm letting you know that I will not be there. Like, don't decline my stuff because I'm still not going to come in and you're still going to be looking crazy because you're going to have to get somebody else to cover that shift. Because, yeah, that's what I'm not going to do. For one, I'm only going to be gone for so long. So if I have other things to do, I'm going to go do those other things. Now, don't get it wrong. I don't play about my money. I will go to work if I need to go to work or whatever. But it's just like every weekend, especially my senior summer, like my senior year, I was like, oh no. So yeah, that job ended up not working out. And then I ended up going to work at a summer camp, which that was nobody but God, because that just allowed me to have the summer of my life. Like, my senior year summer was the best summer I ever had. Like, I was working at the summer camp, so it was like Monday through Friday, like 8 to 4. So I would be off in time to like go out that same night or go with my friends or whatever. I had every weekend off. Like, I just had time to do stuff. Now, I can say for sure during that time I was not thinking about YouTube, because I was just living in the moment. Like, that summer, I needed that summer. And at the same time, it was the best summer, but I really was going through some things, because it was like I was getting ready to go off to school, so I was like adjusting to that. And then it was like I had graduated, but at the same time I was still doing high school stuff. So like I was working really, really hard to get this scholarship, the Bright Future Scholarship in Florida, because I knew I was going to school in Florida. That was another thing. When I applied to college, like, FAMU was the only school I applied to. So it was like, if I didn't get accepted into FAMU, I don't know what I would have did, because it was FAMU or nothing. Like, I knew I was not going to no other school. I didn't even apply to no other school. Like, I was not finna waste my money with them application fees, because why are you charging me to apply to come to your school? Like, that just don't make sense. And then if I don't get in, are you giving it back? Like, no. So yeah, it was FAMU or nothing. Like, still to this day, if I wouldn't have gotten into FAMU, I don't know what I would be doing. I kind of do know what I would be doing, because one thing about it, I'm not no bum. Like, I can't sit around and do nothing for too long. I would have been doing something. And plus, even now, like, I'm getting my degree. Like, I will not leave FAMU without my degree. But at the same time, I know, like, I'm not really finna use my degree for what I want to do. But, it's like I am going to use a degree. But what I'm doing, I don't need a degree. Like, what I want to do, I don't have to have a degree to do that. But, yeah, so during the summertime, it was like I was still taking my SAT and ACT, because I had got the score I needed to like get into college, but I didn't have the score I needed to get Bright Futures. So I was taking it like over and over and over again, and that was really like draining me, because I was even like dang, I was even like paying out, dang, paying like I had took like a class, like a tutoring class or whatever, to help me, because I don't think I'm a good test taker, honestly. Like, I can do really good, okay, because goodness, I do really good when it comes to like getting my work done, understanding the work and stuff like that. Okay, because this is all balled up. When it comes to like getting my work done, getting good grades in school, I've always gotten good grades like throughout school. But when it comes to like taking like standardized tests and stuff that's like cumulative, I don't be remembering all that stuff. Like, I don't know. It's like I remember enough to do good to pass, but when it came to like, oh, you have to have this score to get the scholarship, y'all, I was struggling, and it was just putting me in a very bad place. Like, I remember being at work, and I literally like got the email or whatever saying that my scores was ready, and it was like the last one for the summertime, I think, and I literally still missed it by like 1 or 2 points. That was another thing. Like, I was so close to getting it every time, and I would just like, I remember going in the bathroom and just crying, and I was telling my mama like, I don't know if I want to go to school no more. Like, I was like, maybe I'll go just for the first semester, because I had another scholarship that I had got when I was in like my senior year of high school. But it was like, I'm the type of person where I'm gonna think about the future every time. So it's like, I'm never gonna do something. Oh, this bird all the way up in here. It's like, I'm never gonna do something if I know it's not gonna have a good outcome. So at the time, I was looking at it as, why would I go to college if it's just gonna put me in debt by the time I graduate? And I knew like corporate America was not something, like, that was never my goal. Like, even now I still tell people like, my goal is not to work in corporate America. And it's crazy because like I just finished an internship with a Fortune 500 company in corporate America, but it's like, I literally have to do internships because I won't get my degree if I don't. Like, that's part of our requirements at FAMU, their School of Business and Industry. Like, part of their requirements is you must do 2 internships before you graduate. And then if you're going for your MBA, it's 3. But yeah, corporate America just, that was never my dream. Like how people have like dream jobs and stuff like that. I was never the person who had like a dream job that they just really wanted to work. And even working like for other companies like Howard, like fast food and grocery store, stuff like that, like I just did it because I knew and still know now like a 9 to 5 is just not for me. And I would always tell my mom that. So it was just like, I was looking at it at the time like, why would I go to school, get myself in debt, and then end up not even really using the degree? Because what I want to do, I don't have to have a degree to do that. Like, so I don't know, I was just like really not in a good place. And then I feel like it was also mixed a little bit too, because it was like me and my brother was about to be separated, because I'm a twin. So it's like we had never been apart for longer than a week before we both went off to college. And it was like he going off to college for basketball, and then I'm going off to college for like a regular degree, of course. But still, it was like we did everything together. We was always together. Like I said, we was never apart for longer than a week. So it was like, how am I supposed to go to school? Like, I don't know nobody. Well, I knew I was gonna know people because it was like a lot of people from my city go to the college or whatever. Even now, like, everybody know, like, the Ville runs the hill, okay? But yeah, it was just like, I don't know, I just was not in a good headspace, especially by the end of the summertime when it was like school was really coming up. My mom had planned like a going away party for us and all, and it was just like I was not feeling it. Like at first I didn't even want to have a party. Like I was just out of it because I knew like I still could not pass that test. And well, I could pass it, I wasn't getting the score that I needed to get the scholarship. Y'all, even when but I never gave up. That's one thing, like, I kept taking the test to the very end. Y'all, this is literally a testimony, because that was nobody but God. Like, because I have the scholarship now, but it was like I did not get the score I needed until the last test to be able to qualify me. Because it was like, I think you had to get the score, which honestly, I'm not sure if it was like COVID rules or whatever, like that's why they extended it. But I knew like you had to get the score within like the year, within the first year after you graduated high school. So it was like I had used all of the summer, all of the fall to keep trying to get the score. By the springtime, I wouldn't be able to take it no more. Like, it would have been expired, like, done, you can't take the test no more. Y'all, I did not get that score, I don't think, till like October, because I don't even think they did test in November and December, because, you know, that'd be around the holidays. I think I ended up, that's another thing, I'm all over the place, but I was literally like coming home multiple weekends throughout the month and throughout the semester. And a lot of people didn't know, but I was coming home to take the ACT, like, because I was so determined to get that score, like. And my mom, she really didn't want me to like not go to school, or let that be the reason that I didn't go to school, like over a test or over the money. Because I told her, like, I'm not taking out no loans, like, I just don't see the point in that. For one, people will say all the time, like, go to college, go to college, go to college. And it's like, yes, college will set you up. College is a pathway to success, but college does not, what I was about to say? College is a pathway to success, but it does not guarantee success. Like, there are plenty of people who go to college, but they're not successful, or they not really doing nothing. And I know the type of lifestyle I want to live, and so it's like I knew I could get that lifestyle without college. So it was like, I'm going to college for the experience, I'm going to college to network, I'm going to college to build relationships, I'm going to college to mature, like stuff like that. It was not, I'm going to college for this degree. Like, I just felt like the degree was a plus. And honestly, college is like my plan B. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay, y'all. Don't mind. I know it's a lot going on. I'm still taking my hair out. But I'm looking back at one of the clips I just recorded. What I was trying to say was that, like, I didn't see the point in going to college and getting into debt, like, if I didn't get the scholarship that I was striving for, and not be able to like pay that debt back afterwards, because I knew corporate America wasn't something I wanted to do. So my advice, like, I even tell people now, like, yes, college is a good thing, but at the same time, don't go to college if you know what you really want to do, and like your major isn't going to pay that debt back. Like, if it's going to make your life harder in the future, don't go get the debt if you don't have a plan on getting out of debt, if that makes sense. So also too, y'all, I didn't want to have to like worry about how I was going to pay for school while being in school. Like, I wanted to make sure I knew how my schooling was getting paid for before I went off to college. And that scholarship provided me that security of like, okay, I know I won't be in a financial burden, because I also didn't want my mama to have to like go through that either, or put her in a position to like try to pay for my schooling too. Like, I knew I worked too hard to not get the scholarship, so I just was not finna give up. It's hard to explain. Like, it makes sense in my head, but explaining it, I don't know. But yeah, so I just kept taking the test. I had never gave up, and I ended up getting the score that I needed. And thank God they was willing to like also go back and pay for my fall classes. So I ended up getting a refund check for that, and they paid for my spring. And then, you know, Bright Futures is recurring, so it pay every year as long as you keep your GPA up. And like I said, GPA was never a problem for me. Like, I always made good grades, so I knew that was never going to be a problem. It was that SAT and ACT. And not even to say like it was hard, it was just, I'm not a good standardized test taker. Like, that's just not me. I don't like taking tests, especially long tests like that. Like, I be feeling like I have a short attention span. Like, I get bored, I be falling asleep. Like, sitting there doing that just was a no. But it all worked out. God knew his plan for my life, honestly. Like, he knew I needed to be at FAMU. Like, even when I went to orientation, when I came back, that did make me feel a little better. And it was like, okay, I do want to do more than one semester. Because like I said, in my mind, I had told my mom, like, I'll go for one semester because I know it'll be paid for, and then I'm not going back. But it was like, it was meant for me to be at FAMU, and I just had to trust God's plan at the end of the day, because he is the one who made sure, like, you gonna be at FAMU. And honestly, it's just been history ever since then. Like, I love my school. Like, when I tell y'all I'm going to be that alumni where it's like, I'm coming back for every homecoming, I'm coming back for this, that, like, I'm coming back. Like, look, y'all, this is gonna be my my testimony in my future, where I like go back and reference this video. I'm gonna be a sponsor at one of FAMU homecomings. Like, I'm gonna be that successful where I can pour back into my university what they've poured into me. Because honestly, FAMU, like, without FAMU, I don't know where I would be. Like, I love that school so much, and it ain't even like, it's the people there. Like, I met so many genuine people at FAMU. Like, I don't know, like, and I keep saying like, girl, what? But FAMU was just a new and different environment for me, and I just needed it in my life. Like, FAMU, I love thee. But yeah, so that was kind of like my journey to college. Like I said, I was just not in I was in a very happy space this summer before college, but at the same time, I had stuff I was going through when it came like to school and stuff, and the SAT and ACT, me trying to get that scholarship. And it's crazy because nobody knew except my brother and my mama. Like, for one, my brother gonna know every time because that's my dog, that's my best friend. Like, when it comes to my brother, I don't play no games by him. But he knew and my mama knew, but nobody else knew. You would have never even thought. Like, I was so happy during that time, but it was like at the same time I was just so out of it. I was sad, I was crying. Like, it was just, I was all over the place. And then when I moved in, it was just like I was at peace. Like, so yeah, then when I got there, like in the fall, it was just everything I needed and more. I was meeting people, bonding with people. Dang, this braid. It was just good vibes since I've been at FAMU, honestly. Like, I can't say I've had any like bad college experience at all. Like, nothing bad really has happened while I'm in college. I can say that wasn't something I needed to happen to learn from. Cause yeah, like, everything happens for a reason. I can say while I was in school, I also was like doing so much to the point as far as like going out and stuff. I never really like took the time to let it sink in, like, you really at college, you really away from your family and stuff, until the spring semester. And then that's when it was like, it really like hit me, and I started like missing my family and stuff, and I was just so sad and stuff. But other than that, child, you can't tell me nothing about college. I'm ready to go back now. Like, I'm counting down the days. I'll go back in 4 days. Like, I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready for FAMU. FAMU's ready for me, baby. Like, but yeah, so I'm trying to think, was there any other major things going on in my life at that time? Like transitioning to school. I had a pretty smooth transition though, for the most part. Like once I like was able to overcome all that other stuff, I was good. Like I was straight. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. Homecoming was everything I needed it to be, and then some. Like my freshman homecoming, no, welcome week. Oh my gosh, I loved my freshman welcome week. Like that was the icing on the cake before the cake was even built. Like I didn't even know what I was gonna get myself into at FAMU yet, but it was just like I'm ready to blow out the candles. Like I loved welcome week. Welcome week, I don't think welcome week was simply a top tier experience. Like I needed that, especially after that summer I had. It just added to it, cause I can't lie, the summer, aside from like the schooling part and me taking the tests and stuff, y'all, that was the best summer of my life. Like I was just ripping and running. Me and my friend, we was outside. That was a summer I was outside. Like I was outside, but I don't know. I needed the memory. I love making memories, so it was just like I needed that. But child, we was in Miami that summer. Like it was everything. I needed that summer, cause now these summers here, child, I be working, like working my behind off. Like I can say in college, your summers, you don't get no breaks. You either taking classes, you working, you giving back to your community to do good. Like I needed that summer after my senior year. And then my graduation, even with that, like, cause you know we was coming back from COVID, it was outside, but it was like graduation was so much fun, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad we had our graduation when we did, as far as like with COVID and stuff, because you know any other time graduation you would have had like assigned seats and stuff. Y'all, me and all my friends sat next to each other, and we was turned the entire graduation. Like we had a time. Like I'm so glad we got to do that. Like they wasn't strict about graduation and stuff, because that was a memory right there. Okay, y'all, I just had me some oatmeal cookies with the icing. I remember eating these as a child, and they just taste 10 times better as an adult. Like I don't know what it is, but I finished taking out my hair. Hold on. Okay, so I finished taking out my hair. Y'all, I had to go get help from my mom because I just couldn't do it by myself no more. It was just too much. I was getting overwhelmed. No, I wasn't, but it was just too much. If I wouldn't have got help, y'all, it is currently, I don't know if y'all can see that, but 9:38 p.m. I started this process around 4 o'clock. That means it's been over 5 hours. Like, I was ready to be done. And I just know if I would have continued to do it by myself, I would still be doing it probably till midnight. So I just had to get some help. Okay, so thank you to my mom and my mom. Thank you to my mom. We love mothers. Okay, we love mothers. But yeah, y'all, Here's my hair. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna wash it. It's gonna either be tomorrow or the next day, but that's not a problem for me to figure out tonight because it will not be getting done tonight. It's gonna get put right back up in a little pineapple ponytail or something because I just can't. I've had enough for one night. Okay, but yeah, I don't really like the lighting. We just gonna end this video right here. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Drop some comments down below. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk, my rant, my chit chat, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for post notifications so you can what? Get notified every single time your girl posts a video, okay? Because if you're not subscribed to the channel, that means you're not staying up to date on what's going on. You're getting left behind, and it's what? 2023. We're not getting left behind no more, okay? So yes, join the family and just stay in tuned, okay? Period. But yeah, I cannot wait to see you all in the next video.
Can you focus on